Today we are taking a look at the flexible filaments. That's the stuff I have to deal with. That's some very flexible TP, and just to show you how flexible it is, this is a regular TPU. It's also very flexible, as you can see. It bends, it twists, and it stretches. But it stretches not too much. It's quite hard to stretch. Now this stuff, on the other hand, it bends even easier, it twists easier, and it stretches as hell. So it won't come back to its original size if stretched that much, but it's very strong though. Yeah, the fact that it stretches that easy makes this particular material very hard to print. Ow. I want to see if I am able to print it with 60 millimeters per second. Rule number 1 when printing flexibles: glue stick. That's important, not for sticking but for separating. So the part I'm now printing is round with a diameter of 150 millimeters about, so it should be about there. No, 5, 10. So let's say, fuck it. It should be somewhere around there. I will also leave the filament sensor on now on this, because it said that the filament sensor won't work with flexibles. But at 30 millimeters per second it did. There you go. Well, I guess we'll just go for it and see what happens. The first layer it's set at 50%, so it's at 30 millimeters per second, so that shouldn't be a problem at all. I have disabled the retraction, that's why this small line is there, but I'll just cut it off afterwards, and then it's a one single print and it's round and it won't cross any perimeters, so we will be good. There we go. As you can see, I only loaded up a little bit of this filament, some leftovers, and I do have second leftover, and I do have a third leftover, and hopefully the filament sensor gives me the power to make 100% use of all of those. Yeah, one more information. I print this with the 0.3 layer height and 0.8 extrusion width with a 0.8 nozzle. So quite a bit of material, and I just want to show you how fast it feeds. Wait for the update. And we have another perfectly empty spool. It extrudes just fine. I already rewound the small spools on these large spools because small spools wouldn't fit into the spool holder in here. Another empty spool. Off you go. Bye bye. Oops. Seam lines, they are very blobby and they could be optimized with some slicer settings and linear advanced mode, but for this print it's more important that it seals up. I ran out of the black one, and just because it's now about 1 o'clock in the morning and I have to go to work tomorrow, and I'm going to load a spool that might provide enough filament for the rest of the print. I could do it, so I'll go for the grey one just because I want to go to bed. So I'm changing the filament and see the result tomorrow. So let's pick this print off the plate. Again, look, this is the skirt. So look how bendy and flexible this is. It's strong. Perfect. Perfect transitioning here. We have 2 lines here of the previous spool changes and material change, but very bulky seam. But it should be better if we optimize the printing settings. The main thing is we printed this in 60 millimeters per second with a very flexible filament, as you can see. Now it's very rigid. There's not much air in between the walls, and the walls are 1.6 millimeter thick, and still it is very flexible and very bendy. The overall quality is good. To summarize the story, before I had this so-talked major breakthrough, my prints with flexible filaments ended up either like this, so under extruded layer and then it stops extruding it all, or this one. So as long as I watched it, it printed fine, and then it had some under extrusions as well as the pressure built it up and so on. Then it got better, this one, but still under extruded, no integrity, no stability. Or if I was very lucky, got something like this. So printed pretty alright, but again the extruder stopped. Or this one, it's printed completely and the top looks fine, and the first few layers as I watched it, they look fine, but again under extrusion all the way, no layer adhesion because of the under extrusion. There you go. Now, with all the updates I did, I made 16 of those in perfect condition. 4 of those chunky, beefy parts, also very satisfying, very good layer adhesion, very good stability. And 2 of those, but only printed perfectly, like this one, but this shape. But they are already delivered, so I can't show them. And that makes about 4 kilograms of extruded, very soft and flexible TPE filament without one single failed print, and some spool changes during the prints. Another one. Everything again printed with a 0.8mm nozzle, 0.3mm layer height, and printed at least at a speed of 40 to 60 millimeters per second. Now I ended up printing those parts in 40 millimeters per second, as the seam is just a little bit cleaner, or the whole print gets a little bit cleaner. I just wanted to give it a better finish, so I ended up with 40 millimeters per second. But with the nozzle and the layer height, it's printed reasonably fast. So cut! I was just about to take a look at the whole footage and edit and cut the video together, and then I realized some things. I have to get used to this whole format and video and YouTubing and talking to myself, and yeah, so please give me the time. I'm pretty sure it will evolve from video to video, and it would be very great if you support me by hit the subscribe or like button, make some comments, maybe even share the video if you liked it. But this video is supposed to show you what kind of person, what kind of videos to expect on this channel. I have loads of content in mind that could be done, and I'm sure together we can create some really special things here at this channel. Now, 1 or 2 short announcements. There will be a part 2 of the flexible stuff, of the flexible materials. And I have some great footage already, and I'm trying to print it at a speed up to 180 millimeters per second. Will it be a success? Who knows? Stay tuned to find out, and have a good, nice day. Bye bye. And thanks for watching.